video series is sponsored by Black Wall Street, the Board Game. Real people, real businesses, real possibilities. Join our Facebook group for updates and sales promotions. Check out our website, trueforever.com. Hit the tab, Black Wall Street, the Board Game. Real people, real businesses, real possibilities.
So welcome back, TH4 DreamCatchers. This is episode 9, almost at the finale. Appreciate your time, brother.
Always.
We got Isaac. I'm told I cannot use his full name because he got people after him. All right, so y'all ain't gonna get to know all that stuff.
I didn't say
but
what. I didn't
be
say
careful,
what.
Mr. International right here. But can you go ahead and introduce yourself? Let them know where you're from and what you are representing today.
Yeah, my name's Mr Oceantola, actually. I'm from London.
We got our first international guest.
From London, but I reside in the Bay now. I go to school at UC Davis. I study economics. I play 3 instruments.
Okay, what instruments?
I play the piano, the bass, and the drums. What else do you want to know?
Let's see. You're from London. Well, that's a whole bunch of questions. Why did you and your family, or maybe just you, move here from London, move to the Bay Area from London?
It was more opportunities. Like, I mean, we've always been coming to America. Like, we've always had family and all of that out here. And then we finally got like the green card and all that. So it was like we have the opportunity as a family to move to America. And then my sisters like had job interviews and things like that. So it was like, yeah, it's perfect. Let's all move. And then the experience, why not? Yeah.
Okay. So, coming from London, what are the different opportunities that are available in the States that aren't available coming from London?
Educationally wise, so like America, you guys have community colleges out here, which we kind of have something similar in London, but it's not the same thing. So just even that in educational wise, I was able to go to a community college and then come to UC Davis, whereas in London, I would have had to do other things. The system's kind of a bit different, and it's a bit more difficult. So with my situation, just being able to, because I came straight into senior year of high school, and then I wasn't able to take my SATs. I didn't know the system. I didn't know what was going on. So community college was literally perfect. And then being able to transfer to a place like UC Davis that's one of the opportunities right there. So yeah. And then like work-wise, my sisters were able to get jobs pretty easily. There's just more jobs and whatnot. Like there's not as much competition either. So
not as much competition. So there are no excuses if you're already in the States, if you're already in the US.
Yeah, that's true.
You should definitely be taking care of education, whether it's high school or community college, and get a job.
I agree.
So with studying economics at UC Davis, what is it that you're hoping to accomplish after you get that degree?
I mean, I feel like economics is kind of plan B. I'm just using it to get my degree, because if peradventure like something happens where my dream doesn't work out, I would have something to fall back on.
Okay. Oh, what's the dream?
I mean, the dream has always been music. That is the dream. But if it does go south side, which hopefully it doesn't, then I would fall back into like banking or finance or something along those lines. So, yeah. Okay.
So with music being the dream, what is it that you're hoping to accomplish in that industry? So I know you play 3 instruments, very talented. Are those instruments involved in the dream, or is it building a label?
It's just to play as much as I can. Like in the next 5 years, I don't see myself sitting at a desk crunching numbers. I see myself on stage, playing with musicians. I see myself traveling, just playing with various musicians, artists, and meeting new people and just connecting and making music. That's what I see myself doing.
You compose?
Yeah, I've definitely composed a little bit, but yeah, just mainly playing for other artists right now is kind of what I do, and just back them up basically. So yeah.
What's your favorite, your most powerful instrument that you play?
That's a hard one. Would have to be the drums. Yeah, drums I started at the age of 3. It's my first instrument.
3, bro?
Yeah, at the age of 3 on BT. Yeah.
You're just hitting stuff.
Yes, sir. At the age of 3, but the drums mostly because when you think about that's an instrument that can actually make people move. That's an instrument that can actually make people dance, and that's the drums. The drums are my first instrument. That's my favorite. Yeah.
So with drums, I don't play any instruments. I might pick up the saxophone. Toby said he'll teach me. But with drums, can you make a song with just drums? Like, have you composed?
I haven't composed anything with drums. My main thing with drums is the fact that I can get a response from people. So if I start playing a beat, my response that I'm really looking for is to see if your head's moving or not. Because if your head's moving, that means I've got to you. Right. That means I'm in sync with your whole body and with your heart and everything. You see what I'm saying? So just being able to see that I'm making someone actually move, and like they can feel me and I can feel them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why the drums is like, that's the instrument right there.
Yeah. So favorite song to play the drums to, or that you've created with the drums?
Favorite song to play the drums to is that's a hard question, man. There's so many songs. But growing up a lot, I played a lot of gospel. I played, growing up in church, that's pretty much what I played. I played a lot of jazz, just swing, things like that. A lot of hip hop. That's the main thing. But my favorite song I don't have now.
Okay. How about some advice for people out there who might be trying to learn a new instrument? For me, trying to pick up the saxophone, what's some advice that you have?
Just play it.
Just play.
Don't don't doubt yourself. Playing the piano was really hard because I was a drummer at first, so melodic sounds really wasn't there at first. But there was one day I was just like, there was one day I was playing the drums, and usually I would get a lot of attention playing the drums, right? A lot of people come up, they'll start dancing whilst I'm playing the drums, things like that. And then one day there was a pianist near me. He started playing the piano, and he played "Ordinary People" by John Legend.
He took all your juice.
Took all my juice.
Took all your juice.
Dead serious. Took all my juice. Like they were like, "Stop playing the drums. You want to sing to Ordinary People," wasn't it? So as soon as I saw that, I was like, the next day I picked up the keyboard, just typed it into YouTube, how to play this, that, and the third, and I just kept at it for several years, and before you know, I played the piano. You see what I'm saying? So just keep at it. It's not going to come up first. It's not going to come today. It's not going to come tomorrow. It might not come in the next year, but if you keep at it, it will come sooner or later. So yeah, that's the advice I give to people.
Okay.
And make sure you play with other people too. Just the same way if you're practicing a sport, the best way to get better at it is to play with people that are better than you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That way you learn from them, kind of thing, and just watch other musicians as well. So that's the way I learn, basically. Yeah.
Okay. Other resources, either for playing instruments or for getting into the music industry in general. So you talked about YouTube and utilizing that to learn. What are some other resources that you're going to use, that you have used to try to promote your music or your music talent?
I guess to promote my music talent.
Yeah, so either using YouTube, like posting music on there,
So,
Instagram, SoundCloud, or resource that you use to just better yourself as a musician.
So yeah, there's social media, there's Instagram, Facebook, there's Snapchat. Mostly for me, I like inviting people to see me to play. Social media is great and whatnot, but I like it being very direct. I like people in the room to see what I'm doing, kind of thing.
Feel it.
Right. It's all about feeling it, man. It's all about, I can look you in your eyes and stare at you, and you feel what I'm playing, and I can see the emotions from it. But social media is great. That's how people are flying out there. That's how people are making it now. Because it's over the internet. Everyone has the internet these days. So usually, sometimes I post stuff on Instagram. That's mainly my main outlet. Sometimes Snapchat, I post like little clips of things that I've done in the past. But yeah.
How do you book your gigs? So like when you go to a venue, are you just emailing managers?
No, it's more the fact that people might just see me playing and they'll be like, oh, hey, you know, I'm doing this, that, and the third. Could you maybe play alongside me? So there's a girl I performed with not too long ago at like a culture show, and she just hit me up and she was gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna be in the Bay. There's a culture show. Could you play alongside me whilst I sing? She sent me the music. I learned it. She came over. We practiced, and boom, that was it basically. So it's not necessarily me contacting people as of right now. It's mainly me just saying, you know, if you need me, let me know, kind of thing. And I'm sure I'll do it. It's music, so just let me know. Yeah.
Feel it. So on the flip side of that, obstacles, things that you feel have or will get in your way as you try to collaborate with other musicians or try to go on tour and just build yourself as a brand in the music industry. What are things that you think can get in your way?
Obstacles is, I think, for everyone, is fear. You know, especially when I come from like a Nigerian background, so I have parents that are like very worried about, you know, the whole pursuing your dream and not having a roof over your head. You see what I'm saying? So mainly, I think people worry about finances and just being financially secure. But I was talking to someone the other day that she can draw really, really well, and I was like, have you ever thought about pursuing, you know, art and all that? She was like, nah. You know, I'm worried about being financially secure. And she's studying like engineering, and she doesn't really, I don't think she likes it really. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, let me get my degree first. Let me focus on that, and then after I'm done that, I can concentrate on music. So that's the first obstacle, fear. But if you know you really want it, then you should go get it, man. And you only live one life. There is no coming back. So do what you really love. And I feel like we're in an era of opportunities where, you know, if there are people that are making it from YouTube and just making it from just doing everything inside their home, and they're making millions now, then I don't see why you can't try and pursue something that you want to do instead of doing something that you don't want to do for the rest of your life. You see what I'm saying?
So how can you get, even myself, I'm low-key afraid to dive full into my passions as an entrepreneur. So it's like, what advice do you have for folks who are maybe in your position, who have a talent, but also are kind of afraid and they want that stability, they want that security of a 9-to-5 desk job?
Yeah, for me, personally for me, it's just, like I know I can feel that as well. Like, I know this is what I'm meant to do. I don't know how to describe that, but I know this is what I'm meant to do. And, you know, if you know this is what you're meant to do, you just see opportunities coming from left, right, and center kind of thing. So right now, I'm having the pleasure of, like, joining Odie, who's an upcoming artist out of the Bay in Toronto, on tour in SF. And, like, this is something we've been doing for years. Like, this is something I've been wanting since 2013.
Dang.
2012, and it's kind of like manifesting itself now in 2018. So that's another thing, you have to be patient, but you just have to feel it within yourself. And if you know this is what you're meant to do, then it's what you're meant to do. And if this is what you're meant to do, you're going to see opportunities coming out of it. Like, you're going to see little things that like give you indications and clues, like this is what I'm meant to be doing, kind of thing. So yeah.
Okay. So keep your eyes open for opportunities and clues. You say you're going on tour?
Yes.
That was real slick. He's like, I'm going on tour, Toronto and the Bay.
I'm not going to Toronto. I'm doing SF and LA with him. So yeah, that should be fun.
When are those dates?
July 8th and July 9th. July 8th is in SF. July 9th is in LA.
July 9th.
So make sure you get your tickets, man. It's gonna be wonderful.
Can I get like a behind the scenes little media pass? What's up? Well, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
So, end of 2018.
Yeah.
What is it that you hope to accomplish within your music career?
End of 2018, I would have graduated. So it's time to really start focusing on music.
Okay.
Plan to either be in the Bay or like beginning of 2019 move out to LA. So I kind of want to right now focus on my craft. Because, you know, before you put yourself out there, you need to hone in on your craft and make sure you know what you're doing before you just jump out there, kind of thing. So I want to kind of focus on my craft and just learn as much as I can right now.
Okay.
That's what it is, and then just finding opportunities out there, going to more concerts, going to more studios, playing with more musicians, you know, putting yourself out there. That's what I plan to do the rest of 2018, basically.
Okay. So I have an engineering friend. He's doing a 100-day coding challenge,
Swear.
where every single day he does a new coding project.
Bet.
So do you think you can take that model and apply that to music? So 100 days of music where each day you're composing a new song and learning new.
Yeah, I could do that actually. That's great advice. Just make a new song, make new beats, come up with different things, I guess.
Yep. Like my man, you listen to Russ at all from Atlanta?
I heard about him, but nah, I don't like. I'm not on him.
Okay.
But I've heard about
That
him.
dude did a challenge where he was releasing, you know, a song a day on SoundCloud too.
Man.
So it's just that repetition and getting in that zone, I think helps out a little bit.
You know what? Here's another fear I have is just releasing music, man.
You have fear of releasing
Yes.
music and you're a musician.
I know.
How's
It's tragic.
Explain that one.
You know what? I don't know what it is. I like people listening to me like live. But if I have to put something on social media, I can't see what you think about it.
Okay.
I think that's my fear. Like, you're sitting behind your computer, you're listening to it, and you're just like, this is kind of trash, or like you love it. I don't know. But if I see you directly, I can say, okay, I know he likes it.
Gotcha.
I know he doesn't really like it. I know he's not feeling it. I think that's my fear. That's why I like. Whenever people are like, let me hear something, or I'm just like, you have to see me play live. So I'll let you know when I'm next playing live, or go check this out on my social media, or hey, watch this video. And then that way I can see their response. But yeah, sending people music or just put music out there, I don't know.
You do know that it's gonna
I know,
dramatically slow down your growth.
I know. I need to get over it.
Yeah.
So
So there you go. By the end of 2018, maybe that can be
It's just really a thing.
boom. So we got two last things:
Yeah.
visualization exercise, and then the last part you get to kind of promote all your pages, all your events, and all that good stuff. Okay. So visualization exercise does involve a little bit of trust. So I'm gonna have to. You gotta close your eyes. I'll keep my eyes open. Work for security and whatnot. But yeah, go ahead and close your eyes for me, sir. And then we're gonna take 3 deep breaths in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more in. Out. So I want you to start off without saying anything. Just visualize your family's trip from London to the States. Visualize your little Isaac packing your bags, getting on the plane, traveling over, and the first spot y'all lived in once you got over here. Now I want you to visualize getting your acceptance letter into UC Davis. So your family came here for the opportunities, and it's paid off because you were able to take advantage of the community college system, the education resources, and get into one of the top universities in the nation, UC Davis. Now, I want you to imagine how you and your family feel at your graduation. Look at their smiles, feel their hugs, just feel the love that your family is giving. Now, imagine your successful July 8th and July 9th performances in the Bay Area and the LA area. And afterwards, you have all these people trying to get your contact information and more artists that want to collaborate with you. You take July to December, you focus on your craft, you master your instruments, you slowly start to release music, and you get great feedback. And by the end of 2018, you are ready to release your music via whatever social media platform you decide, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. Now taking that same consistency, that work ethic, visualize where you are 10 years from now, playing music. You've gone all in. You put all your chips in music. You've mastered your craft. You've built your community around you. Imagine where you are in your music 10 years from now. All right, go ahead and open your eyes for me, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Take us through your journey, wherever you want to start us. Just go ahead and take us through what you were visualizing.
Graduation, smiles, tears, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
The day after graduation, in my room working on music.
No breaks. Get right
no
to
breaks,
it.
man. Working on music, and then just being on stage and having a great time. 10 years, I saw myself in Coachella.
In Coachella, 10 years?
Yeah, on stage. Just having a great time.
Mm.
Yeah, man. That's the dream, really. Yeah, 10 years down the line, I'm in the studio. Just all night, just working.
Grinding.
Just,
what you gotta do. All right. So before we get into promotion, any last nuggets of wisdom that you want to give to up-and-coming artists, people that are afraid to follow their dreams, or musicians, whoever you want to talk to? What advice, nugget of wisdom would you give them?
I don't just say like follow your heart. It's kind of say like, I don't know. I want to say if you have a dream, man, be wise with it. You know, make sure there is something to fall back on, kind of thing. But make sure you keep. If you really want to go get it, there's nothing stopping you in this world from really doing what you want to do whatsoever. And you know, if there's a trip and there's a bump, you know, just that's an obstacle you have to overcome. You know, there's gonna be little things that are gonna tell you, nah, this ain't the right way. There are people that are gonna tell you, nah, what you're doing, you should stop it. Probably go get a 9 to 5. But if you want to do it, then you got to know up here and right here that you want to do and keep going, man. Really and truly. Yeah, that's what I tell people.
Keep on pushing. Promotion, shout outs. You know, you want to promote yourself, you want to promote events coming up, artists you work with, it's your time, sir.
Promotion, just, I can't remember my IG name.
Oh no!
Mr Oceantola. I'm going to promote Unity.
What does Oshuntola mean?
I'm going to promote Unity. I'm going to promote Unity, promote Odie Itunes. Odie just released his debut album, Analog. Go listen to that on iTunes. You'll love it. He's doing a whole tour right now. He's going around Europe. He's going to be in SF, LA, Chicago. I think he's going to Toronto as well. I'll be at the SF and LA show. So roll through, man. You're gonna be able to see me perform at those days. It's gonna be wonderful.
Cool.
Beautiful.
So all those people you just said, I'm gonna need those that information so I can link it in here.
Easy.
Cool.
Send them all.
And then after that, you can tell me what Mr. Oceantola means.
Don't worry about it.
All right. So DreamCatchers, that was episode 9. Next week will be the finale. Thank you if you've watched all 10 episodes. You the real one. Support your fellow dreamers. Tap into his social media accounts. Support him, Odie, and all these other artists. And if you have a dream, do not be afraid. Dive in and keep pushing. Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Stay true. Yeah.